Hello, welcome to another Discussing Fitchburg Now show on FATV. This is brought to you by the Workers Credit Union Studios here at FATV. And I'm your host, Sam Squailia. So this week's show, we are just going to be talking about all the things that are happening in Fitchburg, what's going on in Fitchburg for September, October, a little bit of November, all right? So I'm gonna start with how you can find out what is going on in Fitchburg from your home, right? And that starts with the Fitchburg Community Calendar. This is a volunteer organized and entered calendar that you can go to directly when you go to fitchburgmass.org. That is right here. And on the set you can see with me, I have Deborah Graham from Kingston Island Cuisine. Hi, thanks for coming on. Oh, good. So first we're gonna talk about the Fitchburg Community Calendar, and this is at fitchburgmass.org. Can we just pull this up on the main screen here so so everyone at home can see it real big? Thank you, Nate. This is fitchburgmass.org. This links you right to a website where you can see the Google Calendar, which is our Fitchburg Community Calendar. It has nearly every event that is happening in the city. We have school events, we have community events, we have nonprofit events, we have events that are going on in our businesses, all the good things that are there. And if you go to this website and you notice that your event is not located and listed right on this calendar, at this same website you can scroll down a little bit and find a page where you can enter your information to submit it and add it right to the community calendar. It's a great resource, and frankly it's what I'm using today to tell you about all the events that are happening in the city of Fitchburg. So let's just start right now with something I'm very excited about, which is football. Due to COVID, we didn't have any live football, and it was been so sad because, you know, we like to go to the Fitchburg High football games and cheer on the Red Raiders. So we have here the Fitchburg High and the Fitchburg State University schedule.
Suppose you didn't want to change the camera.
There we go. We can see it. There we go. Thank you, Nate. So you can see right here that the first game, Fitchburg High is playing at Leominster Doyle Field. And that's September 9th. I think that's a Thursday, September 9th. Can we pull this on the big screen? Thank you, Nate. September 9th, 9/21. So that's at Doyle Field. That's a 7 p.m. kickoff. And then you can see here we have FSU versus Castleton. When it's versus, that means it's at home. Fitchburg State University plays at Elliott Field right on Pearl Hill Road in Fitchburg. And Fitchburg High plays at historic Crocker Field right on Broad Street. So here's the calendar. We have, let's see, Fitchburg High versus Wachusett, Tantascwa. 1, 2, 3. We have 4. Neshoba. 1, 2, 3. We have 4 home games for the Fitchburg High Red Raiders, and that includes the Thursday Thanksgiving morning football game, the tradition. I don't know how many years we're at. 100th anniversary. I don't know how many years do we know? But yeah, the Fitchburg High versus Leominster football game, that is at Crocker Field on Thursday, Thanksgiving morning. And you know, you can see we have most our 7 p.m. kickoff games, including the homecoming, and most of the games for FSU are at 3 p.m. with a couple of noon kickoffs. All right. So we hope to see you there. It's only a small fee to attend the game, and it's a great time. They have a concession stand, but I believe there's a concession stand both at Fitchburg State and at Fitchburg High. All right, so now let's talk about Kingston Island Cuisine and what's happening there. Here you can see our new Jamaican restaurant. Let's just show the picture, right, so everyone knows exactly where it is. There it is. What's the address? Is it 490 Main Street?
480 Main Street, downtown Fitchburg.
80 Main Street, right in Intown Fitchburg.
Yes.
Right in Intown Fitchburg.
Yes.
And so when Deborah is the owner along with your husband Chris.
Yes.
Yes. And when did you open? When did this first open?
We've opened the restaurant in February of this year, 2021. And we're very excited to be in the community and to be serving the community. One of the events that we're bringing here is dubbed Sunday. So we're bringing brunch to Fitchburg. Bring a taste.
Sunday brunch?
Sunday brunch with DJ JW, who's going to be spinning the smooth reggae tunes.
Smooth reggae. All right, we have that image. Can we throw that on the screen, please, Mr. Director? There it is. The dub brunch.
The dub brunch. We're really excited about this, and we're bringing
so Sunday, August 29th. It's so brunch starts at 11 a.m. and it goes till 3 p.m.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and that's at 480 Main Street.
It
so, what kind of food do we get for Sunday brunch at the Jamaican restaurant? I've never had Jamaican brunch.
Well, we're going to be serving one of the Jamaican traditional breakfasts, which is ackee and saltfish. Many of the residents have been asking for that, along with callaloo, boiled dumpling, fried dumpling, and many, many other dishes, including our jerk chicken and our oxtails and goat.
And we get like mimosas. Do we get Bloody Marys?
You most
Is there
definitely get your mimosas and Jamaican rum and your punch rum, most definitely, along with sorrel, which is made on the premises, carrot juice, which is made on the premises with no preservatives or chemicals, along with soursop. These are all healthy drinks as well, and they're natural. So, and we also serve vegetarian dishes, ital stews and curry itals, along with seafood such as red snapper, brown stew chicken, jerk chicken. They're all there waiting for you, along with pepper steak. So come on down to Kingston, we'll feed you.
Aha, that's a lot of options.
There's many options, along with your mimosas and the signature drinks that we have, JBMs, Jamaica Best Margaritas. You know,
ooh, yeah. So I have had the Paradise in Fitchburg.
Yes, the Paradise
and the
in
rum
Fitchburg.
punch, and we have a picture of that sitting right in Intown Fitchburg. Can we throw that on the screen? Oh, there we go. Look at how fancy these drinks are at Kingston Island Cuisine. Look at that. Do you feel like you're on the island right in downtown? Look at that.
Let's do it.
All
Let's
right.
do it. Yeah.
See that color, the most colorful one. That one's Paradise in the Berg.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. And the one closer, that's like a
It's a rum punch.
rum punch. Yeah, but it's kind of like a dark and stormy. It's like a Jamaican version of the dark and stormy.
It does. It
I
has-
guess dark and stormy is probably
It's
Jamaican, isn't it?
Could be.
Or just Bermudan.
Could be. It could be whatever you want it to be. It's Caribbean.
I like
It's
it.
to make you happy.
Yeah.
You know, and we have the Jamaican You Happy drink as well.
The Jamaican You Happy.
Jamaican You Happy.
What is it?
Well, that's where my bartenders come in. They put all their little magic in there, and it just people walk around with big smiles on their face because we're Jamaican You Happy.
Fantastic. I have had the curry chicken.
Yes,
That
you
one is
did.
currently my favorite. And the jerk chicken, that one's pretty good too. And the sweet plantains. Here's a picture. I think this is the curry chicken and the sweet plantains.
Yes.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
With the peas and rice?
Yes,
But the
it's-
peas are actually beans?
Well, it depends. It's a cultural thing. So if you're from Jamaica, they call beans peas. If you're from America, they call peas beans. So
Really?
it depends on where you're from. So at Kingston Island Cuisine, we have rice and kidney beans. But in Jamaica, they're called peas and rice. Rice and peas.
I didn't know why they were called
Yes.
peas and rice, because that's what they call them in Jamaica.
Yes, yes, and
Uh-huh.
yes. And also, I want to share something else with you, Sam. The bar side of the restaurant, which is called, the people call the bar in Jamaica, they call the bar the Hideaway.
The Hideaway.
The Hideaway. So you have the, Kingston Island Cuisine restaurant and Hideaway. Hideaway is another word for bar.
Aha, I didn't know that either.
So you learned something today.
Every day we learn
Share.
something new.
Yes.
So I have this image I found on the website. Is this Karaoke Thursday still happening?
Yes, it is. Every Thursday we have karaoke from 9 to midnight. Come on down and show your talent.
All right. So yeah, we can see Karaoke Thursdays with DJ Matt.
Yes.
There's pool tables, food, drinks, and songs. And so karaoke. So I can sing after a couple of rum punches. I could probably sing real good.
You know what? I think everyone sings well after a couple of rum punches, including myself. I may even give you a dance while you're at it.
Oh, I could dance really good after a couple of rum punches too.
So we both probably make a great team on the stage.
All right. I'm excited to see that. All right. So Thursdays so upcoming things to do. Thursdays, you could go to Kingston Island Cuisine for karaoke, and starting August 29th and continuing on Sundays from then, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., Dub Brunch with, what's his name?
DJ JW.
DJ JW doing that
Smooth reggae tunes.
All right, that
Oh,
sounds
we're gonna
good.
take you to Jamaica. Come on out. We'll take care of you.
That's where I was
You can
on my
see that.
honeymoon.
Yep, that's where we got married, right in the beach.
Did
And I
you?
also have to add in that we have something we're planning for the Grown and Sexy, the all-white affair, which is coming in September. Stay tuned.
The all white, like I have to wear white clothes?
All white, come in your most
So I-
sexiest outfit, and we're ready for you.
I
We're
come in
working on
white,
it.
I leave filthy and stained. That's what happens. Thank you, Deborah.
You're more than
Sounds
welcome.
good. So we can find out more information on the Facebook page about the all white affair?
Yes, that's will be posted on the Facebook page, Instagram, our website, KingstonIslandCuisine.com, along with I'll also make announcements on the Discussing Fitchburg page as
All
well.
right. We'll be there in the Discussing Fitchburg Now Facebook group paying attention. All right. Thank you so much, Deborah, for coming on and telling us about that.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So what else do we got coming up for upcoming events? Oh, the Fitchburg municipal election. How exciting. So the municipal elections are now settled. As of, I believe it was August 17th, the candidates, that was the last date that candidates could withdraw their names, and they have not. So we have all the candidates that are on the ballot ready for the upcoming election, which is November 2nd. So here are the candidates for city councilor at large. Can we throw these on the big screen, Nate, please? All right. So city councilor at large. These are you have 5 representatives for city councilor at large. We have 5 current incumbents for elected incumbents and 1 elected by the council. And then we have 3 candidates that are also on the ballot. And so you can vote for 1, 2, 3, or 5, or I guess you could vote for 0 if you wanted to. We have Sally Cragen, currently on the Fitchburg School Committee, Marcus DiNatale, I think the longest serving member of the City Council. We have Amy Green, a current incumbent. City Council at large, Thomas Hughes, he is our appointed or elected by the council candidate. Muna Kangson, he is currently on the Board of Trustees of the Fitchburg Public Library. Samantha Squailia, yours truly. Miranda Tozier Robbins, who is a new candidate. And we have Anthony Zarella, who is also a city councilor at large and the current president of the city council. All right, these are 2-year terms, and you can vote for up to 5. What else do we got? Ward councilors. So we have, the city is broken up into 6 wards, and all 1 through 5 existing ward councilors are uncontested. And the only contested election we have now is Ward 6. Beth Walsh, our current Ward 6 councilor and vice president, she is not running for re-election. So we have 2 candidates that are running for that Ward 6 seat. We have Derek Cruz, who is currently on the Fitchburg Cultural Council, and we have Olivia Tran, daughter of former Senator Dean Tran. All right, let's see, what else do we got? School committee. So on the ballot for a school committee, this is a 4-year term. You can vote for up to 3 of these candidates. I believe Jean LaBelle Pierce is not running for re-election. I believe that's who we are missing from this, because we have 2 incumbents and 2 new candidates. The incumbents are Rosemary Reynolds, former city councilor, and we have Peter Stevens, longtime member of the Fitchburg School Committee. Our new candidates are Furqan Mahmood. He is a member of the Amida Muslim community right on the downtown Fitchburg. Intown Fitchburg, and Maritza Knight. She is running for school committee, and she seems great. All the candidates seem great. All right, what else do we got here? mayor. So we have 2 candidates running for mayor in the city of Fitchburg. This is a 2-year term. We have current incumbent Stephen DiNatale, and we have new candidate Andrew Cordio. You will know him. He has run for city council at large in the past, and he also you'll see him at the 50/50 diner. All right. So we have debates for the candidates. There are going to be 3 debates for Fitchburg. These are located physically at the Fitchburg Legislative Building at 700 Main Street in Fitchburg, and they will be aired live on FATV. The Fitchburg Council at Large debate will be October 6th from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. The Fitchburg Ward 6 City Council debate will be the next day, October 7th from 7 to 7:30 p.m. And the Fitchburg Mayoral debate will be October 21st from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And last information for the municipal election, the last day to register to vote for the November 2nd municipal election is Wednesday, October 13th. If you are a new resident or if you have not registered to vote yet, your last opportunity is Wednesday, October 13th, and I believe, it says it right there, 8 p.m. The city's clerk's office will be open that day to ensure that everyone who wants to register to vote has that opportunity. You can call the Fitchburg City Clerk at 978-829-1820 if you have any questions about the Fitchburg municipal election. All right, that about covers our upcoming elections. Now, let's talk with Audrey Pendleton-Chow of the Fitchburg Cultural Council. Thanks for coming on.
Hi, Sam. Thanks for having me on.
I'm so glad you're here because we're going to talk about another way that people can find out information about events that are happening in the city.
Yeah.
So you spearheaded this idea of a downtown, in-town community bulletin board.
I did. This was before I was actually on the council. I applied for a grant, and I just thought it would be a really great thing for Fitchburg to have. A lot of college towns have like a central spot for to put up posters and stuff like that, but we didn't have anything like that. So I proposed that we put up a downtown community bulletin board. On the other side, there will be a map of downtown or in town Fitchburg, so that you can, so that we can highlight all the amazing businesses that are here, and anyone is allowed to add flyers onto the bulletin board. It's always open as of right now.
All right, great. So we have an image of the bulletin board. Let's pull up what the bulletin board, is this what the bulletin board looks like now?
Yeah, this photo was taken about like last weekend.
So anything could have changed now. Can we pull this up on the big screen?
Oh, actually not this one, but
so everyone can see it. Okay, so yeah, this is an example of what you might see in the in-town community bulletin board. Oh, here's another one. We can see Sunday Jazz at River Styx. You can see First Thursday, Zen Fest, which is actually happening Saturday, August 28th.
This coming Saturday. Yeah, yep, it got postponed because of the hurricane.
Yeah. And so how do people add their flyers to the bulletin board? Is it open?
Yes. So there's a glass window on there to protect the flyers from rain, but it's, as right now, it's always open, and you can just lift that up and put your poster on there. We have some tacks on there in case.
There's push pins available?
There are push pins available.
And let's, for context, so everyone knows exactly where this is. Can we pull this up on the big screen too, please, Nate? Thank you. So this is located right at the end of Mill Street, right at the intersection of Main Street, right next to the parking garage, right next to the Amida Muslim Mosque right here. You can see that community bulletin board, and on the back side of it, we're going to have a new map.
Yes.
That highlights all the different areas in the in-town, huh?
Yes, we got a graphic designer, Abby LeClaire, from the city of Fitchburg is helping us with that. This has been a joint effort. I have been spearheading it, but I've had a lot of support from Tom Squailia. I never know how to pronounce his last name.
That was pretty good.
And Reimagine North of Maine.
All right. Yeah, well, I love it. And, you know, we've been waiting years for it. So I'm excited that it's finally installed and ready for flyers. And, you know, we can go down there, we can snap photos and then share them online for, you know, people that only know how to print them and put them here.
Exactly.
And then we can add them to our community calendar. So fantastic. So for another way to find out what's happening in the city, pop down on Main Street, park at the free parking garage, and check out the Community Bulletin Board. And thank you so much, Audrey, for your work to get us our Community Bulletin Board, for your work on the Fitchburg Cultural Council, and for the fantastic live puzzle solving action we have at Curious Escape Rooms on Main Street. Is that open again?
We are reopened, and this is across the street from there. So we get a lot of people from outside of town to come to our escape room. And so we wanted people to park at the Pritchard Main Street parking lot, and on their way, they see all these cool things happening in Fitchburg, and they start associating, wow, there's so many events going on here. On the bulletin board, I also print out the Fitchburg Cultural Council calendar, so you can also see that and see the events going on that are FCC funded, as well as some community events.
And the FCC does a great job of funding awesome community events in the city of Fitchburg, so you want to check out that calendar. All right, and thank you so much, Audrey, for coming on, and I can't wait to see you in the 90s video store when I escape from it with my friends sometime soon.
We'll be happy to have you.
All right, great. All right.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Okay, so we have more events to talk about here. What else? What's next on our slideshow, Nate? Huh? Oh, let's pull up the City-Wide Yard Sale then. The image. Do you want to pull up the image, or do you just want to play a PSA? All right, let's play a PSA. Well, let's talk about talking about the Fitchburg City-Wide Yard Sale and our upcoming pet vaccine clinic.
It's that time of the year again. Fitchburg Cultural Council is accepting grant applications for cultural programs that benefit the Fitchburg community. Got an incredible idea that needs funding? We can help. These programs must be in the arts, science, or humanities. It must have public benefits. And finally, be sure it meets our council priorities and guidelines determined from our grantee reception and community input event on Friday, August 13th at the Fitchburg Art Museum. So, if you're looking for operating support, need funding for a ticket subsidy program, field trip, artist residence, public art, fellowship, community events, programs, or more, apply at mass-culture.org/Fitchburg. Applications open September 1st, and the deadline is October 15th at 11:59 p.m. Check our Facebook and website for grant training dates, or email us at fitchburg.mcc@gmail.com if you need assistance.
All right, so we'll talk about the Fitchburg City-Wide Yard Sale in a little bit. All right. Right now, I want to talk about Hollis Hills Farm, because there are so many events happening at Hollis Hills Farm, and it's really such an amazing place in the city of Fitchburg. If you haven't been yet, I mean, I'm sure you've been, because it's just awesome. It's good for adults, it's good for children, it's good for dogs, it's good for kids, it's good for everyone. You can bring all your friends here, and everyone will have a good time. So Hollis Hills Farm is located at 340 Marshall Road in Fitchburg. Here's the times that it's open. You can see that it's open till 9 to 5 most days. It's closed on Monday. And then on Friday and Saturday, it's open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Now, this is a full working farm, but it also has a restaurant, a bar, and live music every weekend until they close the farm, which I believe is the end of October. So I have a number of events here that I've pulled from their Facebook page that I can talk about. Let's see what we got here. Labor Day weekend at the farm. This is Friday, September 3rd. From 5 to 8 p.m. we have Wheelhouse. And then Saturday, September 4th, Scott Babineau, Petty Larceny. On Sunday, the 5th, which this is Labor Day weekend, we have Lizzie Marquis. We have Sean Daly and the Hooligans after. And then on Labor Day from 1 to 4 p.m., you can also go to Hollis Hills Farm and see Evan Foisey. Running Down a Dream. This is Petty Larceny. This happens on September 4th, right there, that same weekend. Nice little graphic there. So Hollis Hills Farm does yoga You can do yoga right outside. It's $20. That's Sunday morning, September 5th at 9 a.m. They've done this a few times during the year. Friday, September 10th from 5 to 8 p.m., Max Recoil. Saturday, we have bands, both from 1 to 4 p.m. and from 5 to 8 p.m. New Pond Fondle, that's always a crowd favorite. And then on Sunday, that weekend, what would that be, 9/12, September 12th? Yeah, we also have a band. So you can go there when the bands are playing. You can grab a picnic table with your friends. You can bring your dogs. You can bring your kids. The kids can pet the animals. It's just really an awesome time at Hollis Hills Farm. They have, you know, the different vegetables and apples and fruits and flowers and whatever it is. Right now they have Paula Reds, and there's some other apple that they have now also that I forget the name. But they're picking Paula Reds right now. Honeycrisp is my personal favorite. Here you can see you can bring the children to pick, you know, fruit. This girl's picking blueberries. You can see the pigs. They have pigs in a little pen, and they walk outside too. There's pigs, I think there's goats, there's cows, there's chickens, there's an orange cat. You can buy maple syrup, which they make themselves right there in Hollis Hills Farm. There's food available, all kinds of delicious food. They advertised last week, they're Vermonter. They have all kinds of nice drinks. They had this fresh peach sangria the other week from their fresh peaches that they grow right at Hollis Hills Farm. What else do we got? What else we got here? Oh, what's this? Friday, September 17th, we have the Randy McGravy Band, the Blue Collar Ramblers. This is their Hollis Hills Farm Harvest Jam weekend. You have to buy tickets for this particular event on Saturday, September 18th, because you have Sober Not, very popular. The Maniac Loves You is the opening band. And then Town Meeting plays from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. This usually sells out, in my experience. Town Meeting, very popular band in the local area. They're a great band. I've seen them. It's $15 at the door if you're lucky enough to get that ticket. Otherwise, you can get them in advance. I believe if you go to the Hollis Hills Facebook page, they should have a link right there. Otherwise, the Town Meeting Facebook page should also bring you to that link. All right, and this is another graphic of that Harvest Jam. You can see Town Meeting here. Pick your own. You have live music, you have food, you have drinks, and more. They have different games. They have these nice picnic tables with the umbrellas. They have yard games. They have the animals. It's a great time. So they also do these outdoor movie nights. The first one got rained out, but the next one is Thursday, September 23rd, and then Thursday, October 21st, they're going to do an outdoor movie night. The movie starts at 7, and the bar and restaurant are open at 4:30. And I believe there's a $3 cover charge for the outdoor movie. So this would be a great opportunity to bring your dog that's just chill, and your children, and watch a nice movie. The first movie that they're playing is The Goonies. So the next two movies are TBD, to be determined. Upcoming in Hollis Hills Farm, another weekend. We have Friday, September 24th, A Fine Connection. And then we have that Saturday, there's Booty and the Jet, Samantha Ray Whiskey. And then on Sunday, Bruce Andrews and the No Street Band. So you can see there's always something happening during the fall, during the summer and the fall at Hollis Hills Farm. They also have this Alanis Morissette cover band, Jagged Little Pill. Performed by Our So-Called Live Music. That's Friday, October 1st, and that's at Hollis Hills Farm. It says, and more of your favorite 90s hits. So that sounds like fun. That's my kind of music. We have early August, that's at Hollis Hills Farm. Sunday, October 10th, from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. What else we got? What's next? Oh, okay. We have the PSA. Can we pull up the screen? Can we pull up the picture on the screen so I make sure I know what PSA we're talking about, please? Oh, there it is, the Fitchburg City-Wide Yard Sale. So the Fitchburg City-Wide Yard Sale is happening September 18th and 19th. And myself and Brenda Covina-Watson shot a PSA to talk about the Fitchburg City-Wide Yard Sale. We're also going to be talking about the pet vaccine clinic, which is happening on the same day. So we're going to cut to those PSAs right now. Sam Squailia here with Brenda Covina-Watson, and we are talking about the Fitchburg City-Wide Yard Sale, which will be happening this fall, Saturday, September 18th, and Sunday, September 19th. You will have an opportunity to either set up your own yard sale and be included on the map, or use that map to shop at any number of addresses. Brenda here has set up for nearly every single yard sale, I believe, that we've set up for the City-Wide Yard Sale. And this is the 5th annual fall yard sale. Brenda, how has the yard sale been?
Oh, it's fun. You know what? The community comes out, people come by, they want to look for a bargain, of course, so they're out and about and bouncing around to different places. And we have such great communication with everybody who stops by, like, how did you like it at the other house, and, you know, what did you see that you liked? And it's just really fun, and people are looking for bargains.
Do they use the interactive map to find all the different addresses?
A lot of people do, so if you're going to be on that map, make sure you're out by a place. I know people get, like, they're like, oh, they were on the map and they weren't out. Yeah, maybe something happened, so.
You know, let's go to the next address.
Exactly.
I believe in the spring we had over 100 people set up and both Saturday and Sunday for yard sales. So it is a popular event, and it's only growing in popularity. When you email fitchburgyardsale@gmail.com with your address, date that you would like, and time, if it varies from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., which is the standard. If you have something special, then you add that to the map. Your house gets populated on an interactive Google map, which is located at fitchburgyardsale.com. And when the day is appointed, people use that map to drive around to go to different places. There's also a printable map that we provide. You can go to Fitchburg Yard Sale right on Facebook, and you can see all the different pictures. Have you ever gone shopping?
I don't get a chance to because I'm set up pretty much most of the day.
We're selling the stuff.
Yes, but sometimes I'll do just Saturday and maybe go shop on Sunday, so you can split it up.
I've been shopping before. It's fun.
You got bargains?
You know, I brought my daughter to Colette, and she's got a lot of random things that she wants to get. But one thing I found is I can't even get to 25% of my ad sales. So, I mean, you could go throughout the entire city, you know.
And it doesn't like yard sale. I mean, it's just so cool to be able to.
And when you put them all together, you know, it's everyone from surrounding communities comes into Fitchburg to do it.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
It is.
So, you too can set up the yard sale September 18th and September 19th and be included in the interactive map by emailing fitchburgyardsale@gmail.com, or you can go to fitchburgyardsale.com to see the map and go shopping. All right, thanks, Brenda, for coming on, and thanks for talking to us about your experience. And thank you for watching and considering going shopping on September 18th and 19th.
Plan it.
All right, that's Fitchburg City-Wide Yard Sale. And one thing I wanted to add was the Fitchburg City-Wide Yard Sale is rain or shine. This event is rain or shine. So if it is raining, then we'll likely announce different locations that might be not participating. But wouldn't you know, it has not rained in the 5 years we've been doing the Fitchburg City-Wide Yard Sale. All right, so next, let's talk about also happening on September 18th is we're doing a pet vaccine clinic. This one we've been doing for 10, 11 years with Sally Cragen and her group Be Positive, and my group, the Friends of Fitchburg Dogs. We collaborate and we help assist Second Chance Animal Services with providing these pet vaccine clinics to our Fitchburg community. So Brenda is our vice president of the Friends of Fitchburg Dogs and the Fitchburg Dog Park, and she came on with me again to talk about it. So let's bring that up.
Hi, Sam Squailia here with Brenda Covino-Watson, talking about the Get Vaccine and Microchip Clinic, which is happening Saturday, September 18th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Fitchburg Fire Department, 33 North Street. This is the second pet vaccine clinic that we have assisted to host in the city of Fitchburg. It's a low-cost pet vaccine clinic. The first clinic was pretty popular. We had it in June. Right? Yeah, there was a lot of participants, a lot of pets. A lot of dogs and cats. This is run through Second Chance Animal Services. They are our partner, along with Be Positive Therapeutics and Friends of Fitchburg Dogs, of which Brenda is the vice president of Friends of Fitchburg Dogs. Yes, so we are, we help support the Fitchburg Dog Park. And one way that we help to do that is by ensuring that as many of our pets are vaccinated for rabies and just stand-for parvo as we possibly can. It's so important. It's so important with so many dogs in the city that everybody is vaccinated. Just like us, you know? If you want to use that there, if you want to ensure that everyone else is doing the right thing and getting vaccinated. Exactly, yes. And so that's why we help Second Chance to organize these events right in Fitchburg. This year, the rabies vaccine is $15, and as is the Discussing Fitchburg vaccine. So $30 will get your pet fully vaccinated for the year. If you have proof of your 1-year rabies vaccination that is current, you can bring that for a 3-year booster as well. Yeah, that's great. In addition, we do $20 microchips. That's us. That's important. Yeah, it's so important because sometimes our little friends like to escape, so it's nice to have them. Especially the huskies. Yeah. Escape artists. Yeah, totally. Yeah, so you can get your dog or your cat microchip as well. So if they do escape and the animal control officers happen to pick them up, they can just wave that wand and find that microchip and return the pet to the owner in its place. Yeah, and it's, when you're, I know this from experience, when your dog decides to go on a little run, it's just heartbreaking not know where they are, but if they're microchipped, but, sometimes they find them, which is great. So you can go to the FitchburgDogPark.org website to find this event and find more information, or you can go to Fitchburg Dog Park Facebook page for the Facebook event, which has the flyers and all the information. This year, due to COVID, we started doing a online kind of sign-up system where when you sign up online, you get a time slot, and you show up for that time slot within 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah. It's really a convenient system. Definitely, because that's your time slot. There's no more waiting in that real line, which was fun. But signing up for a time slot is really convenient. So we've really streamlined this event, this June, and again this September 18th. So we hope that you participate and make sure that your dogs are fully vaccinated. Thanks, Brenda. You're welcome, Sam. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
All right, and we're back. You're watching Discussing Fitchburg Now on FATV in the Workers Credit Union studios. Thank you so much for watching. And we are talking about what is happening in the city of Fitchburg in the fall of 2021. So up next, what we're going to talk about, and you can find out this information at fitchburgmass.org. That is where I find out all my information of everything that's going on in the city. In fact, I printed out a printout of everything that's happening for the next 2 months, and it is 71 pages long. That is how many things are happening in the city of Fitchburg. It is opportunity central here in Fitchburg. All right. So upcoming, we're going to talk about the North Worcester County Pride, which is us. That's Fitchburg, Leominster, Lunenburg area. We recently did a flag raising in June in the Riverfront Park. We did it in Leominster and we did it in Lunenburg, the Pride flag raising. So NoWoco Pride does a number of events, fundraising events, and the next one that's coming up is this one. Can we pull this up on the big screen so that everyone can see it? It's called Night of the Damned on October 22nd. This is from 6 to 10 p.m. And it's not on the flyer here, but it's actually located at Sima Park in Fitchburg. Sima Park is at 67 Scott Road. And the description of the event says, join NoOco Pride for a night of cocktails and horror. Open limited cocktail and wine bar, dancing with music by DJ Nikita LaFemme, a Scaro-Rama drag show featuring Nikita LaFemme, Paris Star, and Victoria Obvious. There's a costume contest with a $200 prize for the best costume, a delectable spooktacular bake sale, and proceeds benefit NoOco Pride 2022. So NoOco Pride, just to back up from what NoOco Pride 2022 is, if you could pull the screen back on me, Nate. Hi. NoOco Pride 2022. So this is Fitchburg's Pride Festival, where we celebrate our LGBTQI and allies plus our LGBTQ plus. We had our first event in 2019. Obviously, 2020 we couldn't have it, but and then 2021 it was a little too soon. But 2022 we will be having in July at Riverfront Park NoOco Pride 2022. And so the proceeds for these events go to support that event, where there'll be drag shows and live speakers, and there'll be music and festival and food trucks and fun. Okay, so the next event is the next day after the Night of the Damned. This is the Villainous Trunk or Treat Bash. Can we pull this up on the big screen again? Thank you. Saturday, October 23rd, 2021, from 12 to 3 p.m. This is at River Styx. This is right at the parking lot of River Styx. And there'll be trunk or treating. So the people will either set up tables with free candy, or there'll be cars with decorated trunks and candy available for the kids. There'll be a villain meet and greet, the kids' costume contest, and a villainous show. So this is like the Disney villains, right? So you want to pick your best Disney villain and dress up like that villain and see if you can't be part of the show, give out candy. You can sign up right on NoOco Pride. You can go to their Facebook page, NoOco Pride, and you can find out information on how to sign up to be part of this event. And this should be a good time. And also River Styx is always just such a great location to have everything. All right, so NoOco Pride is also doing a Naughty or Nice holiday drag. Let's see, let me pull up this event on my list. Oh, it's on November 4th. I only printed up to November 3rd. But so I'm not exactly sure what this is. It looks like it's a bingo. The last one I went to was at Legends. It was super fun. But you can go to the NoOco Pride Facebook page to find out more information. Okay. And after that, we have a holiday craft fair. This is also sponsored by NoOco Pride. This one is in Leominster at 108 Adams Street. It's on December 11th. It is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. There'll be pictures with Santa. There'll be crafters and fun. And you can find out more information at NoOco Pride Facebook or at the noocopride.org website. All right. What do we got up? What's next? What is the next event that we have happening? Took a short little break there to talk about Fitchburg Access Television. If you're watching this at home, did you know that you can also watch Fitchburg Access Television right online at FATV.org? And now they also have smartphone apps that you can watch it right on your smartphone, right on your Apple or your Android phone. You can download the FATV app from the store, the Google Store or the iTunes, whatever the iPhone users use. I use Google Store. All right, so now we have the Thirsty Robot Brewing Company. I wanted to bring this up because I'm so excited about our second brewery opening in the city. This is supposed to be opening the end of August, question mark. I spoke with Bill today from Thirsty Robot. He's hoping to be open by the end of August, but if it's not the end of August, it's going to be very soon after. So this is located at 265 Summer Street. So this is you might remember it as the old Saturn dealership when it was first built. Then it was a Dollar General. And now it is Thirsty Robot Brewing Company. So this is located right near the 99 restaurant, right near the Taekwondo, right near Global Fitness, right across the street from St. Bernard's Activity Center and the elementary school. All right, I've got a few images that they have on their Instagram. You can see here they're brewing their beer in their very fancy brewing equipment. All right, and here's look at they were sharing this on their Instagram. How cool is this? All computer automated beer brewing, so that they can brew everything all perfectly and in big batches. We also have, I think they shared this today on their Instagram, their draft menu, handcrafted in Fitchburg, independent brewery. You can see they're populating their brewed beers right on their menu there. So they are ready to go. They just need all the approvals, and they're going to announce it to the community. So you want to follow Thirsty Robot Brewing on Instagram, on Facebook, and we'll certainly be sharing it in the Discussing Fitchburg Now Facebook group and everywhere else that I can share it. All right? So speaking of breweries, I can't not talk about my favorite current brewery, River Styx Brewing. Can we pull this up on the big screen? Look at the picture of those flights. They make all kinds of different beer, and now they are also making seltzer. They make slushies, they make beer, ice cream, and all of their beers have these amazing these labels with this artist art, with this underworld theme. I mean, the place is just so cool. River Styx Brewing at 166 Boulder Drive. This was the same building that the old Fitchburg City municipal offices used to be in. So the upcoming events at River Styx, we have Saturday, September 4th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. live on the patio, which is right outside the Bruce Andrews and the No Street Band. You might remember them from also playing at Hollis Hills Farm, like we just mentioned. So that'll be September 4th. They're doing a exercise opportunity on Sunday, September 12th. This is Kick It. And I believe this is like a 1-hour exercise class. It starts at 10:30. It costs $20. And I believe that $20 also gets you a beer. That's why it's Kick It and Sip It. Right? So, what better way to get people to start exercising than to add in beer? Brilliant. Also coming up at River Styx, we have the ODB project, Saturday, October 9th. That's at 6 p.m. Admission is free to almost all events at River Styx. If you follow their Facebook page, if there's ever a ticketed event, they'll announce that. And then one thing that I have personally been doing lately is the Trivia Thursdays at River Styx. This starts at 7 p.m. and it's run by Straight to Hades Trivia Company. So on Thursday at 7 p.m., it's free to participate. Dogs are welcome, and the bar is always playing. And let me tell you, the bar is good. I don't know how they know all the answers, but the bar has got some kind of advantage. The bar always seems to win. All right, sometimes I think I'm pretty smart, and then I get to the trivia and I'm like, I don't know any of these questions, but the bar always knows. So if you can show up to River Styx and you can get a team together, a versatile team that knows lots of different things to beat that bar, I would like to see that. All right, I would like to see that. Thursdays at River Styx. You can follow at Straight to Hades. That's STR8. The number 2, Hades, Hades, on Instagram to follow their updates for their trivia nights. All right, and I think that concludes what's happening at River Styx for the next month that they have posted on their Facebook. What else we got? Oh, Sima Park, the Finnish Center at Sima Park. The Panikaku breakfast. This happens every month. The next one is Saturday, August 28th. They're all from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. This one is $9. I think starting in September they're $10. But for your $9 or $10, you get a Finnish oven pancake, which is the picture there, which is so sweet and rich and decadent and delicious. It is just amazing. If you haven't had a panikaku pancake, you've got to try it. You get a panikaku, you get bacon, you get juice, you get sausage, you get a pula bread, which is like this sweet, really fluffy Finnish bread. You get these strawberries that you can put on top of your panikaku, and you also get maple syrup that you can add to the panikaku. And I add both because you got to keep the sweet levels high if you want to be as sweet as your community members. All right, so this is located at 67 Scott Road at the Finnish Center at Sima Park, and I definitely highly recommend. So there's a few more events coming at Sima Park. They have the string circles. So this is like an orchestra that plays outside. The acoustics are awesome under their outdoor pavilion. Can we pull this up on the big screen so we can see all the little details? They rehearse every Tuesday evening at 6:15 p.m. to 8:15 p.m. unless it's raining. And it's free to stop by and check it out. You can go to simaorchestra.org to find out more information. And then when they do these moonlight events as well, they'll do music in the moonlight. If you follow the Sima Park Facebook page or their website, then you can find out more information. Their big event, though, is the annual Sima Fall Tori, the Nordic marketplace. And there's also a car cruise, so you can see all kinds of the cool old different cars. This happens Sunday, September 19th from 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. right at Sima Park. It's a huge event that under the pavilion, they have all kinds of different Finnish crafters. They have other different crafters. They have baked goods. They have the pulla bread. They have the different kinds of Finnish baked goods. Inside, they'll have coffee. They'll have some food that you can buy. They'll have a 50-50 raffle. They'll have the basket raffles, which are really cool. A traveling sauna. I don't know what that is, but I do know that it's pronounced sauna thanks to the Finnish Center. So we'll see about that. And if you want to learn more about how to pronounce Finnish words, you can take a Finnish language class right at Sima Park. So this starts from September 13th through November 15th. So they have a new beginner class that you can take. This is 10 Mondays. So every Monday starting September 13th at 4 p.m. And then if you're an advanced beginner, that starts at 6:15. They have intermediates after that. There's a tuition for if you are a member of the Finnish Center of Sima Park, it's $75. Otherwise, it's $80. And if you have children that are under 18, then they are half the cost. So this is a great way to learn a new skill or remember your Finnish heritage, because we have a large Finnish population here in Fitchburg, and we just love the Finnish Center. So is that all we have? Oh, okay. That's all we have for the Finnish Center. So now we're going to talk about exercise again. The Attack Fitness, they're starting a transformation challenge September 7th. Can we pull this picture up on the big screen, Nate? Can we pull the picture up on the big screen? Oh yeah, look at, this is Julie. Julie was the last winner of the transformation challenge. And what a difference. What an amazing difference. This is a 45-day challenge at Attack Fitness, which used to be I Love Kickboxing, It's that same location near NutriShop, where Aaron's used to be on John Fitch Highway, 24 John Fitch Highway, near Dutch Kitchen. So, you know, that's a dangerous location. But this transformation challenge starts September 7th. You can sign up and you can be involved in this challenge. And there are cash prizes for the winners, for first place, second place, and third place. And I mean, beyond just the money, there's nothing like, you know, getting a good workout in and feeling great about yourself and getting those endorphins running, right? Those good hormones. That really works out well. And you'll get, for 10 days, if you start with September 7th, you'll be ready for the Greek Festival. The Greek Festival is happening this year. We're so excited. They have the best food. Best food. Can we pull this up on the big screen, please? September 17th is a Friday night. That's Taverna night. That's where they really try to, that's where you get the Greek beers, and they have the ouzo that tastes like the licorice liquor, the anise liquor. I don't know, they have all the good Greek liquors and the Greek beers. That's Taverna night. There's food and drinks. That starts at 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. And that's right at the Greek Church at 1319 Main Street. You know, right past where Casey's Pub used to be. Now it's a Car Key place. Right up the hill, right headed towards West Street. The admission is free, and you just cost money for the food and drinks. This is rain or shine. They have tents set up, and the Greek Festival itself, the big one, is Saturday, September 18th. This is all day long. You want to go there for the food. They have the pastel and the moussaka, and they have this, the kataifi. It's like a baklava, but it's like a next level baklava. It's my favorite. I like to buy a few of them and then have one for breakfast the next day. There's honey, and it's like pistachios on it. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. So Greek Festival, Saturday, September 18th, right at the Greek Church in Fitchburg. People come from all around. And there's not a lot of parking up there, but they have a free shuttle all day long at the parking lot at Jay's Liquor on River Street. You can park right there and wait for the shuttle. They come like every 4 minutes. That's the way to get there. Take the shuttle. All right, Greek Festival. So also on September 18th is a big day in the city. We have the Friends of Fitchburg Veterans 5K. So this happens in the morning, so you could do this first before you go to the Greek Festival. You could get your body all charged to eat a bunch of sugar. This starts at River Styx Brewing, and they usually have raffles and that kind of thing. And this all supports the Friends of Fitchburg Veterans. Registration and sign-in starts at 10:30 a.m. You can sign in right online in advance and get a T-shirt. If you go to the Friends of Fitchburg Veterans Facebook page, you can find that information, or you can just call the Veterans Services Office, Michelle Marino, the Veterans Commissioner. She will lead you right to where you need to go. Walkers for the 5K start at 11:45, and runners start at 12 noon. This usually loops around the downtown, up near the college area, comes back down North Street, up Main Street, and then back to River Styx. I've done it. It's a great time. I signed up for this year. I probably won't win, but I'm going to try to beat my score from 2 years ago. All right. Steel Magnolias. This is the New Players Theater Guild is putting this on. Let's see. I have my calendar here. I believe it starts September, 22nd. You can go to New Players Theater Guild Facebook page, and there's also New Players Theater Guild website, and they have all this information. This is also funded by the Fitchburg Cultural Council. Let's see, I think it's September 22nd or 23rd that this begins. Let's see, do I got it here? Steel Magnolias, yeah, here it is. So it starts Friday. It starts Friday, September 24th at 7:30 p.m. right at New Players Theater Guild at 15 Rollstone Street in Fitchburg. It runs September 24th, 25th, 26th, and October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. There is a ticket cost, and it's always a good time. And I believe we haven't had live theater in a while due to COVID, so I would highly recommend. Now, this is not in Fitchburg, but an Ashby friend shared this, and this sounds like so much fun. The Ashby Pumpkin Festival, September 25th. And then first Thursday, September 2nd. And I think that's it. And that's the whole show. That's Discussing Fitchburg Now. I hope that you've learned a lot about what you're going to do for the next couple of months. And you can go to fitchburgmass.org to find that community calendar, or you can rewatch this show and see all the things that you're going to do. All right? Thank you so much for watching at home, and we'll see you on the next show.